Yeah. What's up, everybody? We're walking up on it. We are going to the Roe v. Wade Save Ray fucking Tallahassee, Florida, so that we can see what's up. So I'm going to be playing Antifa, and I'm going to be thinking like I'm a pro-abortion person. So bear with me on this one. There they are. So today we're gonna save abortions. That's what we're gonna do. Laugh out loud. I'm gonna be infiltrating. So hello. Thanks for coming out. So I'm gonna be infiltrating. So, hi officers, how you doing? Not too bad. How's it been? Have they been cool? Has there been any counter protesters?
I'm sorry?
Has there been any counter protesters?
I'm sure there's a little bit of both in there.
Have they been peaceful?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna do it. So guys, here we are in Tallahassee, Florida. We are at the pro-abortion rally. I'm going to be infiltrating on the pro-abortion rally. So we're gonna go in and see what's up. Chad, remember. And I'm an anti-fascist out of LA. Guys, I'm going to be, hi. I'm going to be accosted here soon, and I'm going to pretend like I'm Chad Loader. Hi, guys.
No matter what the Supreme Court decides, no matter what happens in the state of Florida, our bullshit legislation.
I don't want to die. I'm a little guy.
You should support your local abortion clinic. We've got the signs here for Florida Access Network. You can scan the QR codes, donate to them, help people who need resources to get abortions. Get involved with your local organizers. For college students, you can get involved with organizations like SCS. You can join FSU Generation Action, which is our official volunteer group affiliated with Planned Parenthood, an incredible organization, and a lot of our officers just graduated, so we're looking for new officers. I'm just saying, get involved with other local organizations that are here today. Everyone here is pissed off, and that's right. Our anger is righteous, it is merited. We should stay angry, we should keep using this anger as fuel. Yeah. We're not going to let the bastards grind us down. Thank you.
How are we feeling about the Supreme Court of the United States of America right now?
Very disappointed.
Very disappointed. How are we feeling about Justice Alito right now?
Want to get the guillotine out.
When I say Alito, you say sucks. Alito. Sucks. Alito. Sucks. Alito. Sucks. Thank you. All right, I want to welcome up another esteemed recent graduate from FAMU Generation Action. We have a lot of our e-board members graduating this past weekend, so say congratulations.
Congratulations!
And thank you so much to them for coming here right after their graduation and keeping organizing, even though they could totally be like, bye.
So true.
A Rattler coming to the stage. Noella Williams.
Let's go, Noella!
Thank you. Okay, I'm really fucking tired of having to be be on a mic every fucking week, it feels like at this point, fighting for labor rights, fighting for reproductive rights, fighting literally for anything that is happening in this state. I've seen some of the colleagues and comrades at this event and all the events in the last 6 months fighting for our rights in this state and country. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. My name is Noella Williams. My pronouns are she, they, and I'm here on behalf of FAMU Planned Parenthood.
Let's go!
Being in the Capitol throughout this semester has been emotionally draining and mentally tolling. People are literally going to die under this legislation. It's been happening before. This attack on reproductive rights seems like a fight that we've been fighting for too damn long. Too damn long. This attack isn't solely on women's rights. It's on queer and trans people. It's on undocumented people. It's on the working class. It's on black women that are fighting maternal mortality rates in this country. Using inclusive language at the time like this is important, so please think about how non-cisgender heterosexual women are going to be affected by this. The Democrats in this office do not have our back. You see everyone by you, our community has our back. Organizations like Florida Access Network, Tallahassee Community Action Committee, SDS, FRSO, all the local chapters of Planned Parenthood, they have your back. The Democrats in the office don't have your fucking back. We've seen it time and time again. Literally, I don't know if anyone saw Biden's statement today. It was bullshit. He literally doesn't give a fuck about what could happen to any of us in that White House. And I noticed it got a little quiet. If anyone has a problem with that, it's true. It's true. Democrats don't have our fucking back. After healthcare, housing insecurities, food insecurities, marginalized groups are already suffering from so many factors, trickling down from capitalism, white supremacy. So that's why statements like just fly to an abortion clinic don't work. You know who has the money to do that? Rich white men that need to get abortions for their spouses, for their mistresses. Rich white women, they have money for that. They have money to fly. People like me, a student that's got to college, I don't have money for that. People that are in student, people that are undocumented, the working class, we don't have time or the money to be flying to get an abortion. Everyone said it already, but to get involved with your community, there's so many orgs here that you could talk to. If anyone is a student at Florida A&M University, we have a chapter of SDS that is about to be built on our campus. Please tell all your friends at FAMU to show the fuck up. Join Gen Action. If you're at FSU, join Gen Action. Join their SDS. Join your local orgs. Get involved. Get involved. Because like someone else said, posting on Instagram isn't going to do shit. It's not going to do shit. It isn't. Not a damn thing. Infographics can be made on Canva. It's not going to do anything. And then also open your pockets and donate to local abortion funds like Florida Access Network. That is all I have to say. Thank you all for coming out. I hope this is not the last time that you hear me talk or that I see any of you. Thank you. And you're going to leave us for New York. My heart.
When I say who has our backs, you say we have our backs. Who has our backs?
We have our backs!
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 Thank you. I want to welcome Delilah up here from TCAC. I keep talking about TCAC because I love organizing with TCAC. Not me as Planned Parenthood, Lauren, but me as a human being. I love being supported by them. I love learning from them. I am so grateful for them, for the support that they gave me emotionally and spiritually when I was arrested at the Florida Capitol. We love TCAC. They brought pizza. Delilah.
My heart. How are y'all doing today? When abortion rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When abortion rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
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 I don't play around, y'all, and personally, I barely need the mic. Because I'm pissed off about these constant, illegitimate, illegal attacks that are happening to working class people, that are happening to working class women, that are happening to transgender people, to gender non-conforming people, to queer people. I'm tired. Not only do we already live in a state, in a country that gives people so little access to health care, so little access to reproductive rights in the first place, because it's not like it was easy to get an abortion before in the state of Florida. But now we have a state that wants to completely and totally eradicate our right to have any autonomy or control over our bodies, and we have to understand this doesn't stop here. This is a long-term plan to take away all our autonomy and freedom.
That's not right! That ain't right!
If you don't think that this doesn't affect you because you're cis, because you're a man, because of some certain thing, guess what? It does affect you.
That's right!
Because policies, bills, and legislation like this takes away and strips away all our freedom, all our economic rights, all our right to organize, all our right to be people. And if we understand Ron DeSantis and what he's trying to do right now, we understand that this bill is no different than, well, although obviously this is a Supreme Court case, we understand that this has the same foundation as a bill like House Bill 1 that prevents people from protesting and organizing in Florida. We understand that the ramifications for a Supreme Court justice to decide on this is something that could kill people. We understand that it's going to lead to the destruction of Oberge v. Oversfall v. Hodges. We understand that it's going to destroy the destruction of the rights of people to get gay married in America, the rights of trans people to be able to transition and have autonomy over our bodies in America. It's connected to all of us. And it's connected to all of our social services and our economic services. Because when they take away this money from Planned Parenthood, when they take away this money from economic and social reproductive groups, guess what? They're not giving it back to the working class. They're pocketing it for themselves. It's all about the money. That's why they do this. That's why they're in this. Because they have no character, no integrity, no justice, and a piece of their bones. And that's why I don't trust the Democrats or the United States Constitution, because it wasn't written for me. Took them hundreds of years to even just say I'm a human. Took them another 100 years to agree on that. On top of that, the Democrats say, vote blue no matter who. Well, we've been voting blue no matter who. We came out in droves for the election to vote in Biden, to vote in Democrats, and they've done nothing but betray the working class people in this country. Take a look around you and see which city commissioners actually decided to bother to come out and which decided to stay home. That's how you know who to vote for, bar none, right now.
I don't see Diane. Do you see John?
I don't see Diane Williams Potts. Curtis Richardson is silent. John Daly, hero to gay people, isn't here. Surprise. Wow, what a surprise, but it's not. Y'all,
Vote him out.
I want to make this clear. We keep us safe. Say it with me. We keep us safe. One more time. We keep us safe. And what I mean by that is only through a mass movement of people who are organized and ready to fight back, who are able to put public pressure on the demands that working class people want, can we win? That's the only way. It ain't going to be none of these Democrats. And it isn't going to be voting, unfortunately, because we have voted, and we have fought through the institutions, and we have tried to work with this democracy. And all they said is, fuck you, we don't care. We're going to stick in our bills secretly. We're going to do whatever we can to break the law. And we're going to get away with it. So what are we going to do as the working class? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Thank y'all. If y'all are interested in getting involved with the Tallahassee Community Action Committee, join our texting list at 833-796-0361. That is 833-796-0361. Come organize with me, talk with us later, get involved in our campaigns. And you got to text TCAC to that, by the way, to that number. You got to text TCAC to that number. Gotta thank Regina for being amazing. That's 833-796-0361. 833-796-0361.
Can you say it a little slower?
I got it. 833-796-0361. 61. Text TCAC to that. But more importantly, get involved in community organizations. Get involved with FAMU Gen Action, FAMU SDS, FSU SDS, FSU Gen Action. Everyone's out here doing the work. I want to see y'all out here later. Stand up and fight back with us. Thank you.
You really should join the TCAC text list. They have so many campaigns that they're working on locally. They have something for everybody to get involved in. And then they do a lot of just like cool community connection events. That was too many C's for me to say at once then. All right. I now have Trinice from FAMU Generation Action coming up to speak. Hello.
I'm so happy to see so many people just come out. You know, like, I think we got news, like, what, less than 24 hours ago? And we're all here today. I'm so happy to see this. But I'm going to be for real with y'all. I am scared. I'm scared for my cis sisters. I'm scared for my trans brothers and my non-binary siblings. I'm scared for the people who are being stuck with their abusers. I'm scared for people who cannot afford to feed another mouth. I am scared for the Black birthers who will probably die giving birth. And I'm scared for everyone. The Supreme Court have hit the reverse button on our bodily autonomy, and we'll be heading back in time, back to the dark alleys and wired hangers, back to the time that wasn't that long ago. That is right! And I know it feels it feels helpless. And to be honest, like, I really just want to lay in my bed today and just cry out and not even get back up, because that is like the easiest thing to do. But I know that's what they want us to do. Yeah! Let's not forget that this has already happened before. We have had the protests. We have had this moment before, and we won. And we won before. And I know we can do this again. Even if they take it, we can get back. This ain't over. And we will do what Americans like us have always done. We'll rise and fight for us and our communities. Thank you. Thank you.
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe!
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 Thank you. All right, we have more speakers coming up. I know it's a lot of speakers, but honestly, these are the people who are doing the work, so they're going to talk on the mic. Thank you for staying. I want to welcome up Val from the Freedom Road Socialist Organization.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
My name is Val.
Let's go now!
My pronouns are they, them, and I'm a part of the Freedom Road Socialist Organization. Before this, I was a part of SDS for over 4 years. I'm an FSU alumni. I am a queer Colombian immigrant, and I'm here today because I could not focus at work at all. I'm pissed, I'm outraged, and I've been on the verge of tears the whole day. And the way that we have been expected to act like normal in the face of a global pandemic and go to work in just the last couple years has had devastating effects on Americans. Now we are expected to keep business as usual while our rights are being stripped away from us. That ain't right. Access to safe abortions is a basic human right. Access to safe abortion keeps people alive. If Roe v. Wade is overturned, it is a death sentence to thousands, possibly millions of Black and brown people, queer people, especially trans people, and so many working class people. The fact that we have seen so many attempts to restrict abortion is not a coincidence.
We saw it here in Florida just a few weeks ago. And we have seen time and time again that capitalism is the backbone of white cis hetero patriarchy. The very existence of empowered queer people, empowered women, empowered marginalized folks all around is a threat to their establishment. They want to force us into pregnancies just to keep us under control. It is a means to dictate our lives as dutiful workers, willing to stand the harshest of exploitation just for the ability to keep ourselves fed. They want a steady supply of working class people. They want the school to prison pipeline, which ensures a steady supply of free labor.
Exactly.
This relies on our exploitation. We have to stand up and raise hell for our rights. If Roe v. Wade is overturned, gay marriage is next. It is next. It is right there. Access to contraception is next. Interracial marriage, and even the risk of legislation that outlaws forced sterilization. This is an attack on black and brown bodies. This is because of all of the previously mentioned human rights. We are rooted in the right to privacy. We have to be empowered to collectively ensure our rights. Is it fair for a group of 9 individuals to decide whether or not we have access to safe abortions? No. We have to expose them for the sham that they are. I want to emphasize that we cannot leave this to the hands of politicians. Earlier today, Biden released a statement saying that if Roe v. Wade is overturned, then his team will be ready. Is that okay? No! As if we haven't been saying this for months. This is a very real and huge risk. Is it appropriate to wait until my basic human rights are stripped from me to take any sort of action? No! That's why we're here today. That's why we have to keep coming out. They are threatening to keep us voting for them, and then maybe, just maybe, they will do something to ensure our basic human rights. That ain't right. And I'm asking all of us to treat this with the importance that it deserves. We have to be on high alert from here until June to make sure that this doesn't happen. Join an organization, stay informed, stay involved in direct action, because I have faith in us, and I have faith in every single person here. I don't have faith in the people in office. I really don't. And neither should you, because they will sit and they will watch us bleed, quite frankly. So please, please be out here, join an organization, and thank you so much to everyone that came out here. I love you all. Thank you, Val. Regina just let me know there's like 300 of you who have been here today, so thanks for that. I want to welcome my colleague, Melanie, to the stage. I love Melanie because she's an organizer in policy, and those are so rare. Everybody say hi, Melanie. Hi, Melanie.
Thank you for that. Yeah, it is rare to have us organizers working in policy, so I just want to say I'm glad, I'm grateful, and I feel blessed. Excuse me, I just want to step around here. I guess I should bring my talking points. I feel blessed to just be around some real-ass people that are pissed and that are watching this and that know we don't vote for people and then like, oh, it's their job to do this. Let's just go back to our quarters. So thank you, Val. And I want to touch on something that Val brought up, which was the emotion. I cried twice today. When you think about abortion, you don't know what that face looks like. There's not a stereotypical face. There's not an identity. There's not a color. There's not a... Anybody who needs access to abortion should have it. I think one of the things that hit me the most was reading a news story that a physician wrote. And she wrote about a situation that she'll never forget. She said that she had an 11-year-old girl to come into into the doctor's office with her mother. And, she had stomach pains and they didn't know what the issue was. And of course, they end up finding out that she was pregnant. Her family was there. They had like a priest come and they called the police, and it was this whole traumatic thing. And, the story is talking about the right to access an abortion, but I'm thinking about 11-year-old me, y'all. Like, I'm crying because I was an 11-year-old girl once. It was someone in her family that had raped her. The police had to go pick this person up at church. He was at choir practice. I was an 11-year-old girl once, I grew up in the Catholic church, and I was molested by a family member who lived with me. So it hit home. I can't imagine being an 11-year-old just started your period, probably that same year. So you don't know any better when your period stops happening. I think for me, working in policy, that's one of the most frustrating things, is that these white elected officials and these wealthy elected officials and these male elected officials, they talk about the fact that, for HB 5, for example, the 15-week abortion ban, I kid you not. I heard people say, well, you'll have enough time to access care. If you're 11 years old and you don't even know about your period, you don't know how the cycle goes, because keep in mind, when I was in middle school, it was abstinence-only sex ed, okay? So they didn't tell you about the details that you need to learn about to be able to make choices about your reproductive health care. So oftentimes when it comes to our reproductive health care and even other types of health care, we're making choices, we're being informed about our choices when the thing is happening to us. We don't know about it beforehand. So when they said 15 weeks was enough time, and we have no exceptions for rape, we have no exceptions for incest, and we have no exceptions for human trafficking, because you have 15 weeks from the start of your last missed period, which really can come up to about 13 weeks in all actuality. You have that amount of time to get that abortion. So the 11-year-old was one instance. I read another story, y'all. I'm a mom of 3, believe it or not. Yeah, I know I look young. But no, I'm kidding. I am pretty young. You can have kids young, y'all. That's besides the point. I have 3 kids. And I read somebody's story on a news article. People should put trigger warnings before these articles on Facebook, because I had to cry. I cried twice today, okay? Like, this is, I don't think people understand the severity of what happened, because it's a draft opinion. But this is very well just the start of them overruling Roe v. Wade, rolling back Roe v. Wade, and allowing the states to take control. 26 states are poised to just ban abortion or restrict it severely. We already have a couple of states that have outright banned it, Texas, Oklahoma. Out of the 26, 13 of them are called, they have trigger laws, which means as soon as the Supreme Court puts it out, like Roe v. Wade, we've overruled it, or we're supporting Mississippi's law, as soon as that's put out, 13 states in the United States have a trigger law where their abortion ban is immediately going to take effect. So that's half of the 26 states that are likely going to ban abortion because they're Republican, conservative led. I know this is not a partisan issue, but that's the makeup we're looking at right now as far as who's making the laws. So that's why I say that. I'm not saying, I love Democrats, but my point is, these 26 states, it can be 36 million plus people of reproductive age, 18 to 49, so really it's more, right? With uteruses who will lose access to abortion care. So the second thing that made me cry, being a mother, knowing the whole experience, being pregnant, going to the doctor's office, it became monotonous to me. I'm young, I'm healthy. You don't think about these things when you're just thinking about a wanted pregnancy, right? Something that you're taking joy in. So I read this story, and this woman is 18 months along, 18 weeks. She's not an elephant. she's 18 weeks along in her pregnancy, and they find out something is really wrong. Like the kidneys were like small, they weren't developing. The fetus's head was 4 times the size of its body, so it was growing rapidly. So she had to go through all this stuff, multiple tests, and after the test, it takes a week or so to get the results back, and then you have to make your decision. At this point, she's 18 weeks. I think that this is an extreme example, but this can still amount to thousands of people's experiences in the United States, and specifically in Florida. So when we're talking about, oh, you know, we're not banning abortion, you're just going to have to get it sooner. You're talking about people's lives that are potentially going to be traumatized. I know Val brought up the effect that the pandemic had on us. So you have a pandemic, you have people who may have a pregnancy that they don't want, who are forced to carry it to term. You have people who have a pregnancy that they do want, who have to make a drastic decision because should they give birth, their child will be in pain for months or for a year and then die. And we basically have lawmakers and justices telling us, I mean, that's on y'all. If they roll back Roe v. Wade, that doesn't mean abortion is illegal in every state. Like, I feel like I just want to reiterate that. That means that our state government is going to be allowed to say what's what. And did you see what happened this past session? We literally have lawmakers talking about things that are not factual and not based in science and using that to legislate scientific issues. Yeah, that's that. Totally. No, you're good. So yeah, I thank Lauren for inviting me to speak and also bringing that up. Having organizers in the spaces that they don't want us to be in. It makes all the difference. I'm talking about the Jack Porters who run for commission. I'm talking about the Jack Porters who run for commission, the Rep. Angie Nixons who run for legislation, the AOCs who run for Congress. Like, it's a big deal to have organizers and people who have radical thought and who believe in things that the Dems and the Republicans are telling us are impossible. Like, it definitely makes all the difference for people like us to be in the room. So I just feel like it's important for us to be in the streets. And I do think there's some merit to tweeting and sharing stuff, educating people who really don't know. But we also need folk like us in policy. So I'll make my little plea here. I'm a lobbyist for the Florida Alliance of Planned Parenthood affiliates. So I do a lot of research, writing, and lobbying in the Capitol. And it makes all the difference when people like us are there. So I love you all, and I hope to just be around you more and work with you on things. But yes, don't believe in what the administration said and what others are saying. This is definitely poised for them to overrule Roe v. Wade and for them to leave it up to the states. And we see what these states are doing, so it's a sad day for sure.
Thank you, Melanie. I'm going to invite somebody up to come do a chant with us who has been all around the state of Florida, who has been in D.C., who's going back to D.C., and is coming here today to speak on the abortion ban last minute or to chant for it. Malik from Dream Defenders, thank you.
Can y'all hear me? Yes! Can y'all hear me? Yes! Who shut shit down?
We shut shit down!
Who shut shit down?
We shut shit down!
Good, that was a warm-up. That was a warm-up. So we got to do this one 3 times. So the first one is a warm-up. So it says power!
Power!
Transformation!
Transformation!
And miracles!
And miracles!
I want it!
I want it!
I need it!
I need it!
Right now!
Right now!
Y'all got it?
Yeah!
That's a warm-up. And when I finish, I'm going to tell you why we got to do these things, because all of us right here are powerful people. And we got to bring this shit to their attention. So power!
Power!
Transformation!
Transformation!
Miracles!
And miracles!
I want it!
I want it!
I need it!
I need it!
I got to have it!
I got to have it!
Right now!
Right now!
And I'm going to need all your energy to come through on this one. Because I want Ron DeSantis to know in 2022 he's going to get out of office.
Yeah.
I want these legislators to know behind us that we are coming back and we're going to get some socialists in office. We're going to have some queer women in office and we're going to shake up some shit. So power! Transformation!
Transformation! Handshake.
Miracles.
And miracles.
I want it.
I want it.
I need it.
I need it.
I got to have it.
I got to have it.
Right now.
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 Hey, don't stop fighting, y'all. Keep fighting. It's time to do it.
He just told me 10 minutes ago he's losing his voice, and then he came up here and did that. Thank you. All right. I have been pitching them all day. I think they are so important right now. There are signs that I will continue to bug you about. Support abortion funds. When I say support, you say abortion funds. Support.
Abortion funds.
Support.
Abortion funds.
Support.
Abortion funds.
Support.
Abortion funds.
I'm going to welcome up the wonderful Sine from the Florida Access Network.
How are we feeling this afternoon? Are we feeling tired yet?
No.
I hope not when we're fighting for our rights. My name is Sine Julian. My pronouns are they, them, theirs, and I am a trans and queer activist.
Let's go.
I'm a student, and I proudly serve as the reproductive justice organizer for Florida Access Network. Before I begin, I would like to thank everyone for their quickness to respond to this. Not only do you showing up here shows our resilience as a community, but it shows the strength in our collective liberation to fight for our rights. Yesterday, we all saw the leaked draft. Yesterday, Politico reported that they have obtained a leaked draft opinion in the Dobbs versus Jackson's Women's Health Organization, which appears to overturn Roe v. Wade and Planned Parenthood versus Casey. This news brings fear and panic to think that we will be all subjected to live in a post-Roe reality. When we talk about a post-Roe reality, we're talking about abortion no longer being legal option for pregnant people. As we've seen, even when something is legal, it does not make it accessible. Our fan team has seen what it is like living in a post-Roe reality after the 6-week abortion ban went into effect in Texas. So we understand what is at stake with Roe no longer legally protecting abortion. In a state like Florida where people have to work multiple jobs to make enough to pay for high rent, where people don't have food to feed their families, where public transportation is not a viable option and gas prices are soaring, still above $4, y'all, just saying. Paying for an abortion is becoming out of reach. Without the financial, logistical, and emotional support abortion funds and some clinics offer, we would be living in a post-Roe reality. Anti-abortion policies are fueled by stigma and misinformation designed to shame providers and people who need abortions into silence. Abortion bans are sexist, are racist, homophobic, transphobic, and heavily exclusionary towards marginalized communities. Therefore, we need political and community leaders alike to publicly protect and destigmatize abortion out loud. Be pro-abortion. Regardless of how these turn of events play out, we must prioritize community care. We must continue to support abortion seekers as they will face unprecedented barriers to proper health care. We must not let legislation withhold our right to our control to choices in our life. We must look beyond the courts to secure abortion rights and access against constant attacks. I call on you to donate to abortion funds and independent abortion clinics. Yes. And to be the one to interrupt abortion stigma with compassion and accurate information whenever possible. After you leave here today, and I know it's been a really long day, always remember,
Abortion is still legal in Florida and in the United States. It is your constitutional right. The leaked information is just a draft and not a law. Abortions will remain safe despite anti-abortion legislation and stigmatizing abortion bans. And lastly, abortion is genderless. Abortions are for everyone. And in the words of Audre Lorde, without community, there is no liberation. Thank you.
Donate to. Okay, we're doing donate to Florida Access Network. Okay, Alito. 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 Donate to. Okay, we're a little split. Abortion Fund Florida Access Network. Yes, good job. All right, I have a couple more speakers. Gianna has come here all the way from Gainesville for this action today. Gianna is the leader of University of Florida Generation Action.
All right, hello, you beautiful, powerful people. How do you feel? Are you pissed off? Yeah! Me fucking too. I am tired. Like so many of the speakers who came before me, I too just graduated this weekend. I'm time with my fucking family. I don't want to be here. But I'm proud to be, and I will be, because we will keep showing up for each other and continuing to fight. When my mom's boyfriend told me last night that Roe got overturned, I thought he was fucking with me. As the radical queer of the family, I get that a lot. But when I woke up this morning, I was devastated. It sucked. I'm scared. I'm tired. Everybody so far has talked about this legislative session we just survived. It was tough. It's upsetting to see time and time again the same communities targeted by the systems that should be protecting us. Yes. But when they're not, time and time again, it's exposed that these systems were never designed for us. They were never designed for the Black communities, the brown communities, the immigrant communities, the working class communities, the trans communities, the queer communities, the communities of young people, of disabled folks. They've never had our backs from the very start. But look at us. We're 300 people wide when we found this shit out last night. Powerful, and they're scared. And no matter what, those 9 people don't have moral authority over us. They do not get to say what we can and can't do with our bodies. And no matter what happens come June, we will show up in the streets, in our communities, and we'll make sure we have each other's backs. I always feel so safe when I'm out here with you folks. For the past 5 years, as I've been fighting, and I've felt privileged enough to share this fight with you all, I feel our power, and I feel the way that we can show up to protect each other. Right now, more than ever, it's important that we don't stop fighting, that we fight for those who were brutalized at home by their families, in the streets by police, in healthcare settings by their providers. These systems are not meant to protect us, and they've shown time and time again that they will not. But when that happens, we show up. We build community. We share these radical spaces of love, of healing, and of transformation with each other. We will keep fighting as long as it takes. And remember, whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Thank you.
When I say we will keep fighting, you say for as long as it takes. We will keep fighting
For as long as it takes!
We will keep fighting
For as long as it takes!
We will keep fighting
For as long as it takes!
We will keep fighting
For as long as it takes!
Alito?
Stop!
I just liked it. All right, I don't know if Barbara Devane is still here. Do we still have Barbara Devane? She left. Okay, but I want to shout her out. Barbara Devane has been doing the work here in Tallahassee for a long time. She shows up all the time for all of us. So claps for Barbara Devane. Thank you to all of our partners who came out today. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you to everybody for being here again with less than 24 hours time. This is incredible. I think organizers at Planned Parenthood, we woke up today and we were kind of feeling like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And one of the things I love about organizing in Tallahassee is I feel like I never have to panic here because I feel like there are so many people in organizations who have each other's backs, and I love you all so much. Yes. And now, Regina is going to make an announcement from TCAC.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Let's go, Regina!
Okay, announcement. So this is really awful and this sucks, but you have to take care of yourself. So please stay hydrated, eat afterwards. And on March 13th at 8 p.m., Planned Parenthood and TCAC and Sarah Van Amberg Productions are having a comedy night at All Saints. And all of the proceeds will go to Florida Access Network to help those get abortion. So please, it's going to be 8 p.m. March 13th. May 13th. May 13th, 8 p.m. at All Saints. Please go ahead and show out. It's a good way to, enjoy yourselves, have some laughs, drink some coffee, and also support abortion access across the state of Florida. Thank you.
Before I close this off today, this is the end of our official speakers list, but I want to see if anybody wants to come to the mic, share their story, say something.
My name is Jaden, and I'm an organizer from Tampa. I love you. What I'm here to say, standing in front of this giant phallus, really 2 domes in a tower, they did not think that through. But this is the problem, there are too many dicks in here. Legislators, queer legislators, black and brown and Asian legislators, who wasted and fought all sections to take that those exceptions into the dictionary of incest and human trafficking. There are women defending their seats, there are people defending their seats who want to fight. The abortion ban was written right there. And maybe Tallahassee is broken, maybe Washington is broken, maybe the Supreme Court is broken, but we are not.
Yeah, this is staged completely. It's so ridiculous.
Because I vow to spend this summer, this fall, on the streets, knocking doors, registering people to vote. If it works, great. If not, we will stay on the streets and we will stay fighting. Thank you.
All right, I want to see if anybody else has any announcements or wants to share opening up this space.
Yes. Hi everyone, my name is Rhea. I'm a nurse at Planned Parenthood here in Tallahassee. So I just wanted to say that the 24-hour ban has thrown a good wrench in things, and it is doing what they wanted and making it harder for people to get access. But we are out there. We're still showing up and fighting for abortion rights because abortion is health care. Thank you.
Say Rhea, 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 Rhea. All right, handing it over.
Hi, I'm Charlene. My sisters and I have been protesting for abortion rights since 1972. So next time you say, okay, boomer, I want you to remember who got this passed in the first place. We've been fighting since then. We've been at every march in Washington since then for women and for lots of other things, especially for immigrants' rights. But we need the younger people to take over because you talk about being tired. I'm 69 years old and I'm fucking tired. I'll keep doing it, but we need people to take this over. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, let's go. We got a lot of cool glasses coming up.
And I'm 75. A lot of years doing this. It's really disgusting. And at the top of the pyramid, I believe it's all about voting. And we have to vote. We have to get everyone voting, and we have to vote these guys out. Pick them out!
Thank you. All right, anybody else? Oh, hello, Teddy!
Hello, I've taken a break from organizing because of mental health reasons, but I'm really glad to be back. The only reason I'm outside today is because of this. I woke up today and I saw the news, I saw Twitter, and I wasn't shocked. I knew this was going to happen, but it still was so devastating to be like, yes, I'm going to have to deal with this in my lifetime. I am queer and I'm trans and I own a uterus. And having to deal with abortion is something that I never really imagined I would have to deal with, but it is something that I'm going to eventually have to come across. I'm going to have to come across with the fact that there are things that may happen in my life and I don't exactly have control over it. We don't have control over so many things because of the way that these systems in power work.
That ain't right.
It's not right. It's awful, and they are working exactly as they're supposed to. This is part of the plan. Abortion rights, or reproductive rights, everything, it works to keep marginalized people marginalized. It works to keep them having people who are stressed, having people who do not have the time or money to actively look around them and be like, this isn't right, because they are struggling so hard to just survive, to just live, to get to their next meal, to take care of their kids. This is exactly what that is doing. It is pushing the marginalization further, and it's not going to stop. It will go further.
That ain't right.
It's not right. It's awful. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that this is the beginning. We are in the middle of this fight, and this might be a tipping point, but we have so far to go. And we have to keep on working. Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe!
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe!
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe!
Exactly. We have to continue to be out here every day. We have to make their lives hell.
Thank you, Teddy. I won't start another name count, I promise. Anybody else wanting to come up?
Oh my gosh!
Hi. I'm terrified. I've never spoken at one of these before, which is a little bit of a privilege of mine, but I think there are lots of other important voices out there.
We love you, Mary!
I'm a community member. I live in Tallahassee. I've lived here my whole life, and I am a part of TCAP. I have been lucky enough to not had to make a difficult choice to get an abortion, because I've had access to reproductive contraception and I've had access to education. And this is an attack on that. This is just the beginning. But I do know people who've had to make that tough decision. And I bet you a lot of you do too. And those people being able to make the choice that was best for them at that moment, best for their future, changed their lives. And that's what this is about. It's about control. It's about upholding white supremacy. It's about keeping us down. And so we have to fight for each other, fight for ourselves, fight for the future. Places like Planned Parenthood and abortion clinics, they not only provide those types of services, but they provide the education, and that's what they're coming for as well.
All right.
Not right. I blacked out for a second. Get involved, sign up, come to the comedy event in a couple weeks, and take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and stay vigilant.
Thank you, man.
I took a picture of it.
Anyone else? Yes, Cass has an announcement, and then I'm going to hand it to Regina to close us down.
I know we made this announcement earlier. For once, I'm happy to be interrupted because it means people support us. Usually it's people booing us. But anyways, all of you who are out here, thank you so much for coming. I've seen a lot of your faces around campus. If you're a student, get involved with FSU Gen Action. Get involved with FSU SDS. Yes! If you're at FAMU, get involved with FAMU Gen Action. And guess what? Now there's going to be a FAMU SDS. Get involved with that. Get involved. This is great. There's more than 300 of us here, but this is not the end. It's going to be a long and hard fight. So join your local organizations. Stand up and fight back, not just this time, but every time. If you're a community member, join TCAC. If you're a socialist, join FRSO. Get involved and keep on fighting because you lovely ladies who said you've been fighting for 30-some odd years, that's going to be us. We are the next generation of lifelong fighters, so join in org. Again, this is not the last time we're going to be out here. We're going to be out here for a long time, so get involved while you can. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to hand it over to Regina. I want to pitch Regina also on comedy. Regina's really funny. So you should go to that show on May 13th. Regina. It was a little soft promotion.
You guys are so mean to me.
All right, so please repeat after me. This is a quote that we use to, end our events. It is our duty to fight for our freedom! It is our duty to fight for our freedom! It is our duty to win! It is our duty to win! We must love and support one another! We must love and support one another! We have nothing to lose but our chains! We have nothing to lose but our chains! It is our duty to fight for our freedom! It is our duty to fight for our freedom! It is our duty to win! It is our duty to win! We must love each other and support each other! We must love each other and support each other! We have nothing to lose but our chains! We have nothing to lose but our chains! It is our duty to fight for our freedom! It is our duty to fight for our freedom! It is our duty to win! It is our duty to win! We must love each other and support each other! We must love each other and support each other! We have nothing to lose but our chains! 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 Thank you all so much.
Thank y'all.
I guess we're over. I'm gonna walk around, try to get some of the crowd. Just keep an eye on me.
And my parents are
Can I see your sign? It says, wait, what are your earrings? Oh.
We love that.
Wait, okay. Oh, I was a little confused at first. Okay, okay. Can I take a picture?
Sure.
You guys want to squeeze in? Thank you, guys. My security. Let's do one more like minimal dumbasses, yeah. No. That was not all that great. I'm cracking up, yeah. They are losing focus quick, someone hand them up some more. Bro, like seriously. Maybe we can interview somebody real quick. Let's interview somebody. And then,
she would be happy to drive.
who do we want to interview? There's the dude from something.
Oh, sorry.
International Workers Day. Where's that guy? I guess. No, I'm just taking pictures.
And we got to show.
Abortion is a human right. Don't take away our care. Pizza if you want some. The homeless commies need pizza. So what's the organization that created this? What's the petition for?
No, it's not a petition, it's just a sign-in.
Oh, it's just a sign-in? Ban off our... oh, okay.
It's just a Planned Parenthood
No,
sign-in.
I'm sorry. I'm just doing like a walk around and showing people.
Yeah, it's nothing exciting. It's
Okay.
not a petition or anything.
Boys will be boys, held accountable for their actions. Who made the signs?
I think SDS or the Tallahassee Community Action Committee, or people just brought their own.
Oh, gotcha. I don't know. Alright, it looks like it's over. We're gonna go.
Ben Grant, come meet Mancini.
That's what's important. We hanging on.
This is Mancini, part of the Kruger crew.
What's the Kruger crew? That was cool. So these are the speakers, everybody. See if I can get a close up here. Those are the speakers from today, if anybody's interested. Those are your speakers from today.
Yes. Is this our banner? No, that's not ours. It's okay.
Planned Parenthood, FAN, UFGA. I'm not familiar with these because I'm not from Florida, but definitely pretty cool. Thank you for your time today. Which one was you? I forgot. You Trish? Trish, what it says, power up people? What is that about? Can you tell us?
Power Up People is about empowering people, lifting us up and keeping us safe, educating us, and like fighting for the liberations of all of our people in our communities, black and brown, working class, LGBTQ, veterans, those who are disabled, those who are impacted by mental health. It's about time to start lifting each other up, lifting our seniors up, getting them involved. It's about all of us coming together and uniting coalitions and our communities together and to stop the injustices that are impacting us throughout Florida and our communities and throughout the nation and across the waters.
What's the biggest threat right now to society?
The biggest threat now to society is our voting rights.
Voting rights?
And the other threat to me is the threat to attack on our bodies. We should have the right to do whatever we want with our bodies. No one should have that kind of control. Legislation, our governor, and our Supreme Court should have nothing to do with that. That is something that we have to be able to decide upon ourselves, and no one should have control over us that way.
Can I play devil's advocate for a second?
Sure.
I have an ex-girlfriend. She cut herself all the time with a razor blade or a knife and all of that stuff, right? I mean, that's her body, right? Like, should I allow that? I mean, it's her way of expressing her feelings, right? Like, it's her way of feeling pleasure because she's so miserable sometimes in life that she needs that pleasure from pain.
That's a deep question, and I feel like this. The one thing that we don't want to do is allow our loved ones to harm themselves. So my thing is that it's the reason why we need recovery centers and trauma care centers. All of us are impacted by trauma. All of us are impacted by anxiety, depression, and all those things that impact us in our daily lives, from the time that we're children to the time that we go to school to the time that we get out here into this real world. So what I say is that, like, we need more loving, caring, quality plus and affordable recovery centers to help people like your girlfriend and myself, because I have trauma too, and I'm impacted in a lot of ways that like cause hurt. As far as myself, like keeping myself shut out from everybody, I think that that's a safe thing or a good thing. But honestly speaking, it's me shutting myself out from the rest of the world and the people that love me and care about me. So we all need recovery. We all need quality recovery, and we need really good. We need really good psychiatrists and counselors to help us, because the ones that we have right now are toxic, and it's the reason why we still continue to keep having problems. It's not affordable. It's not accessible, and we don't have true professionals. And those professionals that we do have, they need recovery themselves. They need therapy themselves, and they need to be healed themselves in order to help us, and that's not happening.
So who should I speak to next? Who do you recommend?
I would speak to Laura.
Laura's the one with the orange hair?
Yes.
Let's go talk to Laura.
I'm really excited for next weekend. I'm so sorry.
Are you Laura? I was told I could speak to you. Guys, I gotta be serious. I'm gonna speak to Laura in a second, guys. Row 73. I don't know. We'll interview Laura. Laura has a math problem. Oh my god, I should have said that outside. Maybe the one with the birth control earrings? Are you Laura?
Yeah, who are you with?
I'm Joey. I'm just doing my own thing.
Okay.
Can I interview you?
Sure.
All right. So what brings you out today?
Yeah, so we're out today because of the unprecedented attacks by the Supreme Court on access to abortion.
And what organization or group are you with?
I'm with Planned Parenthood.
You're with Planned Parenthood. And what role?
I'm an organizer.
Volunteer?
Yeah. I'm a paid organizer.
Oh, very cool. And it's I'm not from Florida, so we're in Tallahassee today, right?
We're in Tallahassee.
I
Yeah.
swear I was just down south in I don't even know, Miami or something yesterday. It was so insane. Okay, so you're out here because of this draft decision that came from the Supreme Court.
Yes.
What happens when they release their decision and it becomes official?
I think that people are going to keep pushing back and fighting. I think that providers all across the United States are going to keep making sure that they can do what they can to provide access with care. It's really important to note that if this decision were to come down as it is, it kicks it back to the states. So that puts Southerners and folks in the Midwest at the most risk, and it puts people who can't be able to access care because of economic situations and can't travel to a California or an Oregon or a New York that has full access to care at risk.
So what misconceptions or misunderstandings about reproductive health, abortions, and stuff like that do you want to clear up?
I wish that people would just be in community and conversation more, that they would consider people's unique circumstances. I feel like we've come to a place where we're so divided in culture wars that the two sides can't meet up and talk with one another, and I wish that we could just be less divisive. It's very clear that this is like a harmful distraction that's being utilized to keep us from focusing on the real important issues, which is making sure that we're all safe and living sustainable lives and living prosperous lives. So I'm wishing for a world, right, where we could have full access to health care.
Okay, now I have a question for you. So obviously there's a lot of signs, you know, my body, my choice, female anatomy and everything else like that. If there is a partnership, obviously it takes a partnership to have a baby, right? Should the man have a say if there should be an abortion?
I think that some men need to access abortion. Ray is calling me over. Actually, I have to get going.
Ray, you taking her away from me? Well, I'm sorry, what's your pronouns?
She, her, me.
G, are you taking G away from me? Okay, G, Laura is leaving with Ray, so I will find somebody else. Let's see, who else do I want to interview? The nun? A nun? I don't know if she's a nun. Heidi, can I do an interview? You have a lot of signs, so I feel like you're somebody. Did you make all of these signs?
Yeah, me, actually, and my husband did.
Okay, so you made all of these signs?
Yes.
And you brought them down here because this is an important issue for you?
It is, yeah.
What do you want to see happen moving forward?
I don't think that the government should have control over what anyone does with their body. So this being a major thing that they should not be able to control. Abortion is healthcare,
So the government shouldn't tell us how to use our bodies?
Yes.
I understand that. So some
Can you
states...
hear me good with this?
Yeah, they can hear you fine. You can keep your mask on if you want to. So in many states, suicide is a crime. It's actually illegal. But if they didn't criminalize it, if there wasn't a penalty for suicide, right, then many people may do that, right? So my question is this. How far does it go?
I mean...
It's my body, my choice. Why would I be penalized if I tried but failed to kill myself?
I don't really have a lot of knowledge on that topic. I mean, I think that they should be given help.
Sure.
You know, if they are wanting to commit suicide, I don't know that I'm necessarily against people being able to just, you know,
so
that they should be given help, and then if that is what they choose to do.
Right. They should get counseling before they decide to kill themselves.
Yeah.
And then if they decide to kill themselves, it should be okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you 100%. Okay, so what about, my chat is kind of talking to me. What is, with regard to abortion, right? Like, what is the instance where somebody should be forced to carry a baby?
I don't think that there should be any instance where they're forced to carry a baby.
Okay. Should the male partner in the relationship have a say in the abortion?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? So, if a woman...
they're not the ones carrying the baby.
Sure. Okay. And so, what are the statistics as far as, like, where should the... Is there ever a time when the abortion is okay?
I mean, I think that abortion should be allowed. It should be the woman's choice. I don't dip into...
Up until what date, though? Like 3 months, 4 months, 9 months into pregnancy?
I mean, it really depends. Most people who are having abortions are not having them really late into the pregnancy unless there's a reason, like a medical reason. You know, so I'm not one... I can't judge them on whatever choice makes them decide that they need to have it, even if it's late term. You know, there are reasons that everybody has a reason. It's not just they just feel like doing it. You know, there's a reason.
My chat wanted to know, is there a reason your sign says Manuel and not Manual?
Probably because I spelled it wrong.
Huh?
I guess I spelled it wrong.
Oh no, they were just they were noticing it. I didn't even notice it because I'm dumb sometimes.
I didn't notice it. Yeah.
So how long did you?
I copied somebody else off of Pinterest.
No, Pinterest. I love Pinterest.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's where I got all my stuff ideas.
That's so awesome. So yeah, keep fighting your fight. I appreciate your time. What was your name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa, thank you so much. Are you with the new organization
No.
or just by yourself?
Just by myself.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Let's see. I guess we're over, guys. We are in Tallahassee today, Tallahassee, Florida. Are you with an organization or are you just out here by yourself?
I'm with the Student Farm Worker Alliance.
The
Student Farm Worker Alliance.
Farm Workers Alliance. So the farm workers are supporting this?
Yeah. I mean, the Student Farm Worker Alliance is for our collective liberation, and so like.
Oh, so it's like association.
Well, it's definitely on the left. It's anti-capitalist. I don't know if it has like a specific ideological label, but it's definitely like solidarity about like class, race, gender, like workers, everything like that. And so we're always showing up for like.
Have you always been on the left?
Yeah. I've gotten further left. Yeah.
You gotten further left. And so how far left? Like if you got a center and it goes like, let's say it goes 1 foot both directions. How many inches left are you?
Oh God. I don't know very far though. Like I
9
identify
inches?
as
10 inches?
an anarcho.
Are we going like 15 inches? Like how far? If it's a foot either direction, like.
I couldn't quantify it.
Okay. So basically, you're against capitalism.
Yeah.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
You have an iPhone.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about this though. Like you lost me here. Come on.
You can be against a system while
living in the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, like prison, right? I could be against prison while living in prison. Like I get it. True. So are you in college?
Yes.
What school? I don't know. I'm not from here. So.
Florida State.
You're Florida State. What are you studying? Economics?
No.
Biology? Archaeology? Political science?
No.
I mean, I can't even get close. Like
English and sociology.
English and sociology. Okay. So you.
What are you doing the interview for?
Oh, just for myself. I just go to events all over the country, interview people, try to get their message out. I have a pretty large audience, so whatever the interview.
Okay.
Are you with a group?
I was just coming to check and make sure everybody was okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's being respectful.
Of course. Can I get a high five?
No, thank you.
Elbow bump?
No, that's okay.
What's your name?
Can you not record me?
I mean, we are in public.
But can you not record me?
Okay, my bad. Next week. All right, so yes. So we are at Tallahassee today. I'm not really okay, there we go. Supreme Court. I have no idea how I got here. But we are at the Supreme Court in Tallahassee. We just interviewed several individuals from the various organizations here. We're going to head out since the demonstration appears to be over. What is this building? This is cool. Anyways, now they're against being filmed. So we're gonna go. You have a nice day. Any last words about abortion? Any last words about capitalism? Any last words about?
Can you please not film me? I've asked you 3 times.
I know, but I was here and people filmed me. Okay. You're so mean. Like, socialists are mean. Anyways, I think we're good. We're gonna head out. This is what's left of the group today in Tallahassee, Florida. We have the PD down there. I don't know. I got enough of these weirdos. Oh my God, any last words? They all should have been aborted. Oh my God. Jesus, that was insane. Like the weirdo commies are like the ones that are the worst. Like the ones, like I felt like I was, having a good interview, and then the weirdo commie jumped in and fucked up the interview and like started trying to hit on the lesbian capitalist with the iPhone, and it went like zay, them, it. I fucking I've heard so many pronouns tonight. It was fucking weird. Anyways, that was uneventful. Yo. Yeah, so that's where we are. Tallahassee, Clown World. Definitely Clown World, bro. I don't know. But, here, let me flip this around so I can talk to you. Alright, so we are I just wish one of them was old enough to live through it. I know, like this whole thing. Let's go interview the news. Fuck it, eyewitness news. This eyewitness, the eyewitness news. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Are you eyewitness news? What was your takeaway from today's events?
Sorry, 1 second. I'm about to call someone.
Oh. Is this your driver or security? Her name is Savannah with something. Excuse me, sir. Are you with the news?
Huh?
Are you with the news?
I am.
What was your takeaway from today's events?
I'd rather not speak on it.
You don't want to talk? What about interviewing other people?
I did. We did interview.
Oh,
people. Yeah, I'm reporting on it tonight.
Did the interviews go well?
They did.
All right. And what kind of responses did you get?
Well, you'll find out tonight if you come watching on WCTV Eyewitness News. WCTV.
WXYZ.
WCTV.
WCTV.
Eyewitness News.
Eyewitness News. Your name is?
Tonight at 11. Brandon Spencer.
Brandon Spencer. So did you come out here to support the abortion rights, or were you out here in opposition, or are you just a journalist?
I'm just a journalist.
You're just a journalist. Side job.
Just here to tell the story.
Are you an anchor or are you a cameraman?
I am a reporter.
You're a reporter. He's a reporter. What is, does that entail that you have to be in front of the camera, or do you write the stories and then the cute one handles it?
Both, but
Both.
I'm actually trying to get to work right now if you don't mind.
Oh.
But I appreciate you talking to me though.
Yeah, no, like any last words for the audience?
No comment. No, sir.
No comments. You walk up on people and you do interviews with them all the time. How come I can't do an interview with you?
I'm sorry?
What are your thoughts on CNN Plus shutting down? What do you think about Twitter being bought by Elon Musk?
Are you just going to ask me random questions?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any direct messages that you don't want the public to see if Elon Musk turns it into like a public thing?
You don't mind? I'm just trying to get my story done. So.
Do you want to defund the police or do you want to refund the police? Are you pro or anti-DeSantis?
I have no comment, sir.
How long have you been a reporter?
I have no comment, sir.
What was the coolest story you ever broke?
I have no comment, sir.
Yes, the reporter has no comment. Where's the other one? Where did she go? I want to interview her. Where did she go? Hi, are you a reporter? With WXYZ?
No, I'm not.
Are you the bodyguard?
No, I'm not.
Are you the producer?
No, I'm not.
The cameraman?
No, I'm not.
You're the groupie for the WXYZ crew?
No, I'm not.
No?
No, I actually don't have any comments. Sorry, man.
He has no comments. The reporter who gets comments from everybody else has no comments. Can I get a comment about Elon Musk buying Twitter?
Yeah, I don't have any comments about
What are your comments about abortion?
No comments on
No
that.
comments about that. Have you ever had abortion affect your life?
No comment on that either.
Do you drive?
No comment on that either.
How many times a day do you comb your hair?
2 or 3.
2 or 3, guys. We got a comment. Yeah. What color are your eyes? I'm blind.
No comment.
No comment.
We're actually just trying to work, man.
You're just trying to work? Have you guys ever interrupted somebody else to get a comment from them? Have you ever walked into a building and said, hey, we want a comment because we got a tip?
No comment.
No comment. So it's okay for you guys to do something like that, but it's not okay for me?
No comment.
Is it because you're the news and you're superior to everybody else?
No comment.
Do you think you're superior than anybody else?
No comment.
No comment. You had like a half a second delay there. Should I take that half a second delay as a comma or a space?
No comment.
No comment? All right, this is no comment Andy right here. No comment from WXYZ. Oh, wait, no, WXYZ. Where's the other one? Oh, there she is. Let's see if we have no comment Susan over here. Hi, Savannah, how are you? Do you have...
Excuse me, sir.
I'm sorry?
Usually when people tell us they don't want to talk, we leave.
I know,
we
but...
don't talk to them, so we appreciate if you
I don't know that that's necessarily true. I've seen like what's his face from CNN.
But we're not seeing it. We're a local TV station, and when people tell us they don't want to talk, we don't continue to harass them. We just leave them alone.
Nobody's harassing anybody. You guys don't have to answer the questions, but we are in public. You understand the public film. I know, but you understand the public photography laws as much as I do, don't you?
Yes, but
okay, so you can kick rocks. So Savannah, how you doing from WXYZ? How was your eventful day today? You have no interest in speaking? Do you like to be interviewed as a member of the media?
No.
Do you just typically interview other people? Okay, so it's uncomfortable when when it happens to you?
No, I'm done with my work, so I'm trying to get home.
You're done with your work, so you're trying to get home? Are you gonna, did you do like an anchor spot today live?
Yeah.
You did? When is it gonna be on? I think she shut me out, but it's okay. So this is no comment, Andy. Susan was nice. Put it back. I want Susan back. She was nice. No comment, Andy ruined it for me. Bullying journals is a service to God. Can I get a selfie? I'll leave if I get a selfie with all three of you. I'll leave, and I'll leave you guys alone if I can get a selfie with all three of you. I'm gonna get a selfie anyways. Let's get a selfie. Like, I don't know how to do it. Okay, like, what's up? Yo, I have a bigger audience than all of you three combined. Stay on them, Joey. This is Joey Camp on the scene with WXYZ. Yo, there you have it, folks. WXYZ. I harass, they run away. Say goodbye. Bye. No comment, Andy. God damn it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. This is great. Where we go? Oh, I gotta make sure I don't show my security. Like, my security is in black bloc Antifa looking like motherfucker. Like, he's like all blended in looking like Antifa, ready to like stalk Antifa by infiltrating them. It's great. This is Joey country. Yo, hey, I'm not gonna show you face. Turn, yeah. See, he's in full black bloc. And, hey, you're good. He's in full black bloc, and he just like walked into the crowd and was like infiltrated so that I could walk in. Joey in the house. Oh, more commies, more commies. Hey, we never finished our interview. We never finished our interview because the other lady they interrupted me. Hey, we're parked next to each other. Hey guys, we never finished our interview because they interrupted me. I almost had, hey, we almost was finished. That they over there interrupted our conversation. Do you think there's ever a correct time to get an abortion in this world? No comments. Oh man, Florida's got a lot of no comment peoples. Have you ever had an abortion? Are those? Wait, I think you. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, half of you are they, right? Is that the pronouns? They, her, they. Did I get it right? They, her, they. You're her, right? $15 for all. You're they, right? What's your pronouns? I need to know. What are the pronouns? What are the pronouns? This is so hard. Sorry. What are your pronouns?
He, him.
He, him. Hi, my name is Joey. My pronouns are. I don't know. I'm a he, right? Like,
okay.
All right, cool. So name all 32 pronouns. Go.
32?
Yeah, name them. Go.
She, her, he, him, they, them, Zeezer. And I'm afraid I don't know much after that.
Oh, what about there?
Oh, they, them, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah. What about fish? I saw that on TikTok.
Fish?
Yeah, fisher, fish self.
Haven't heard of that, no.
You never heard of that?
I don't have TikTok.
Oh, it's okay. All right, cool. Were you out here for this event?
No, I'm actually meeting some friends up for drinks.
Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. Have a good day, man.
Thank you.
You're awesome. All right. Whoa, I almost showed his face. God dang it! I didn't get all the pronouns. right, well, that was the chill. Okay. Ask when. Yo, you guys. Yo, I can't even do this anymore. Like I don't even know. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Anyways, now they're gonna think I'm stalking them because we're parked like literally right over here. But it's okay. They can do car. Capitalists drive a car. An iPhone. It was a they them. No, it was a her him. That car is. Guys, it's a capitalism. You're a capitalist. Capitalism. Look, it's got capital. Oh my God. This isn't right. Okay, I'm out. All right, I'm done. Goodbye, guys. Oh, I killed it. Okay, let me get over here. I'm gonna die. Shoot. All right, guys, 1 second. I'm gonna sign off here in a second. There we go. Then we go there. Then we go here. Oops. Alright guys, failed connection on live stream. Okay, I brought it back, but anyways guys, I love you guys. Let me turn this around. I'll sign off. Out here. You want to just drive up here with me? I'm gonna sign off. Hi Amy, we were just messing with socialists with iPhones and nice fancy cars. I'm gonna sign off. I'm confused. I'm really confused. Oh, he's gonna be over here. So he's right here, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Socialism with iPhones and nice cars. It doesn't make any sense to me, but that is what it is. I'm gonna jump over here. He's bringing the car where Shinga's being spotted. It's okay. That's why I'm here, to test the boundaries and make it happen. You know. So I'm going to sign off. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for being awesome. And we'll make it happen. Next time, there's going to be more demonstrations I'm going to be at. I'm going down to Mar-a-Lago soon. I'm going to... Yeah, it's okay. I got you. Don't worry about it. No. Okay, have a good night. All right, guys, love you guys. You guys are amazing. We're headed down to Mar-a-Lago this week, and then I'm headed to Texas to Austin. So check me out. I'm going to be doing some stuff down in Mar-a-Lago, Palm Springs area. It's kind of hot here, and you're cracking me up. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching.